ball, I would say NFL officiating has always been highly scrutinized, but I think the more that the sports gambling becomes so big in the culture of it, and you look at the commercials, it's everywhere. It's just the integrity of the sport. I think, as I said, the NFL's got to do a good job at removing the questions and removing to me, the podium or the soapbox for the person that wants to stand on this and say it's rigged. As I said, it's hard when you see certain advantages or certain plays and certain things. To me, that just fuels the conspiracy theorist. So your thoughts on that?
The for some reason, I've been paying attention to the placement of the ball all year. I think you look forward to football all summer long. You're just dying through the dog days of summer for football, and especially if you're not a big baseball fan. And then week one, I don't know, something stood out to me, and it's like it's one of those things where once you see something, you can't unsee it. And week one, I noticed where the refs are always 4 to 5 yards behind the play. They run up to it and spot the ball. And I'm thinking, how the heck does he know where that ball is supposed to be spotted when he was 3 to 4 yards behind it? And to their credit, they're uncannily good at it. I mean, you showed the replay, and they put their foot down pretty much right on by an inch for where the ball should be, which I don't know how they're doing it when they're always behind the play. But I'm like, why? Apparently, we need more refs. We need like 5 guys just on the sideline because these guys are always running up. You always see them running right coming up through the play and then putting their foot down. And this is a corporation that its yearly revenues are like $20 billion. And we've got white dudes in their 50s eyeballing the ball where it should go. I don't get it. I don't understand why we're still doing this in the year of our Lord 2025. I mean, we've got Elon Musk, who is when he's not on stage jumping around in a weird way or making some hand salutes in a weird way, he's trying to get us to Mars. He's trying to get us to Mars. And yet the NFL is doing what they've been doing for 50 years. 50-year-old white dudes who probably need eye surgery are running up, who are on the verge of senior citizenship, are running up and putting their foot down where the ball should be. Meanwhile, if you watch a tennis match, it's like from the year 3000 with the technology they have. Why we can't get a chip into this ball and a chip laid out on some kind of field? Tell me why.
Don't they have that in the UFL or something?
Yes,
don't they have that chip in that thing? Because I've watched a few of those games. They have the technology to see that the ball's gone this far.
Yeah,
I'm with you on so much of this, JJ. And there's two things, right? Placement of the ball. Here's the other thing that I've noticed that happens all the time, and I think everybody will be like, yes. How many times have you watched the play clock go to 0 and there's no delay of game?
Oh, my
It's
God.
clearly at 0. Now, mind you, if it's your team that doesn't get the call, you're fine with it completely. But I'll bet you I see that at least 4 or 5 times a game. And I understand it's the human element of trying to pay attention to the snap of the ball and the clock, that whatever those nanoseconds, milliseconds, whatever they are, that's hard for the human to really do. But I'm telling you, that is, and again, it's one of those things. It's like, well, why can't we do it? In basketball, when the shot clock hits 0, what happens? And you telling me we can't set this thing up to where the play clock, when it goes off, when it's at 0, it could just make a sound. And it's like, oh, the ball wasn't hiked. Didn't you hear the buzzer? Or the lights in basketball, the buzzer beaters, right? We know as soon if the lights come on the backboard and the ball is still touching his finger, sorry,